Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Wrestling Show. My name is Spencer. I'm your host again, and tonight we're going to review SmackDown. SmackDown started off with normal. They would start off with a promo, somebody talking, but they started off with a match: the Usos and Roman Reigns versus Corbin's Court. That's what I'm calling Corbin's Eagle and Rude. Corbin's Court. So during the match, we got a video cap of last week during the match of Roman Reigns versus Robert Roode. Then it was a pretty good match. We got Corey Graves is After the Bell podcast plug in there. Of course, they try to plug it every time. Then we got Jimmy left the match. Jimmy Uso left the match because he hit his head on the ring apron. To build. Of course, he came back later. But the Heat took out. Then the Heels started beating up on the faces. The Heels started beating up on JBL and Roman Reigns. For a while, Jay couldn't make a tag. Because for a while, there was an tag on the face side anywhere because somebody was always pulling somebody off the apron. But finally, Jimmy Uso returned, and he won the match. Now, this is going into the Royal Rumble. Corbin and Roman, they hyped up Corbin versus Reigns in a Falls Count Anywhere match at the Royal Rumble. And then during the match, Michael Cole decided he wanted to explain to us how the Royal Rumble works. I think we all know how this works. If you don't, you live under a rock. Just saying. Then we got a video package of last week when Kane made his return to SmackDown, talking about the Fiend, with the Fiend thing, and the Daniel Bryan jumping the Fiend and the Fiend running away. That all leads up to a contract signing at the end of the night, at the end of the show. Then we got weird. See, I don't think now with Lacey Evans, Michael Cole interviewed Lacey Evans. I really don't think Lacey Evans is a good face. She is a better heel than she is a better face. Then Bayley attacked. Of course she attacked. Because their match at the Royal Rumble tomorrow night. Then they kept fighting. Backstage, they had to be pulled apart. Oh no. I think it's weird because they always do brawls in other interviews. Somebody could be interviewing. So let's say Kevin Owens is getting interviewed. Yada yada yada. They look down the hall, there's a brawl going on. How much sense does that make, guys? How much sense does that make? I want to hear what somebody has to say rather than watching two people brawl backstage. Just saying, WWE, get together. Then let's go to Bizarro Land. We had Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross taking on Fire and Desire. This match didn't last 5 minutes. Because Bayley and Lacey Evans come down and started brawling. Then everybody started brawling. The match got DQ'd. It got thrown out. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing with that. Because why would you have a match and then start a match and then have interviewed? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But then we had Elias backstage getting ready because him and Braun Strowman are having a match. Braun Strowman in person says, let's go to work. And what they're doing with Braun Strowman, I don't like. He is almost 7 foot tall, weighs about 300, close to 400 pounds. And they're having him a comedy? Last week, a couple weeks ago, he was dancing on live TV. Now he's wanting to sing with Elias. WWE should have capitalized him, Great Balls of Fire, or Crown, or whichever match he faced Brock in for the Universal title. They should have capitalized on him then, making him a champion instead of later. So I really think he could be a great champion. But anyway, Elias and him got interrupted singing by Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. They had a good match. Of course, Elias, the face, got beat up most of the match. And then the hot tag to Braun. Braun running power slammed Cesaro. And then out of nowhere, Elias hit a top rope diving elbow drop. And then the commentary referenced Macho Man. In my opinion, I don't know if y'all agree with me with this or not, but Elias has the build. It kind of looks like the Macho Man a little bit. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe that's going to be his new finisher. I don't know. But he looks like the Macho Man. And we get weird again. We go back to the New Day backstage, and Big E is oiled up, and he's having a man trying to pick him up or something. I thought it was weird. Let's talk about Kofi's hair for a minute. When did he what does anybody think Kofi looks good blonde with his hair like that? I don't. I don't know what happened made him want to dye his hair. It looks weird seeing Kofi like that. But anyway, him and John Morrison had a daggum good match. I'm here to tell you, they're both impeccable athletes. So it was time for the match. You know, Kofi's already out. John Morrison came out. The Miz said him and Morrison entered the Royal Rumble, which I'm sure they'll get a tag team title shot on the pre-show or somewhere. I'm sure they'll get a title shot. That won't surprise me. But I hope, if they do, I hope Miz and Morrison wins. You know, boost ratings a little bit. But anyway, Morrison won the match after a good match. And Miz plugged his Miz TV next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Of course, he had to plug that in. And the Miz also talked about how the fans booed Morrison when his return. I'm confused. Is the Miz, are they going to come and turn John Morrison heel first thing he comes back to the company? It looks like they are. If we get the return of the Dirt Sheet, I'm going to be happy. I would be very happy if we get the return of the Dirt Sheet. Oh, don't forget about the weird Sheamus promo where he's in his red lighting talking about a rat. Shorty G. Why are we having this match at the Royal Rumble? Why? Why, WWE? Why are we having this match? Tell me. I need to know. Because I think, honestly, I don't like it because it's the waste of Sheamus, and Shorty G shouldn't be the name. Chad Gable should be his name, not Shorty G. Take Shorty G, make him the next Kurt Angle. Get rid of Shorty G, Chad Gable, the next Kurt Angle. It writes itself. Former Olympian. Make him the next Kurt Angle. But anyway, then we got to the contract signing with Daniel Bryan and The Fiend. You know, Daniel Bryan back to yes movement. And The Fiend, you know, we got Firefly Funhouse on Titantron. Bray Wyatt's, you know, talking. He said maybe he should sign himself. So the lights go out, come back on, red lighting is The Fiend. And The Fiend attacks, puts the claw on Bryan. Sister Abigail. And then pursues to beat Daniel Bryan with a leather strap. Ripped his shirt off and started whipping him with a leather strap. My God, I feel his pain. Because I know leather straps hurt. Then the Fiend signed the contract with his own blood. Not sure what we're doing there. Not sure. But anyway, guys, and then Daniel lights came back on. Daniel Bryan's shaking, confused. And we only had 3 matches on. Oh, technically, we had like 3 matches on the SmackDown night. I'm not considering Alexa Bliss and her and that tag team match because that didn't end. That didn't end the way in a pinfall. I'm not going to consider it as a match. All in all, I thought SmackDown was okay. You know, John Morrison was cool. We opened with an excellent tag team match, a 6-man tag. That was pretty cool because we didn't get an opening promo, which I was shocked a little bit. Other than that, this weekend's going to be a lot busy weekend in wrestling. Tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, Worlds Collide, NXT UK. I'm looking forward to that. And tomorrow night, I'm looking for the Royal Rumble, man. I'm excited. Brock entered number 1. What can they do with Brock? We'll find out. But anyway, that's going to do it here on Let's Talk Wrestling Show. My name is Spencer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you all thought about SmackDown in the comments. See y'all next time.